Hey y'all, back again for a few more thoughts. This time I need to address some of the drama that's going on here in the prepping community again. Now, we had some of it here a while back, and I'm not going to name drop on anybody there, but that had pretty well all died out, and things got pretty quiet and back to normal, as if such a thing's possible, there for a little while. And now it seems things have blown up here a little bit. I first caught it here a few days ago. Plumber put up a video that somebody in one of the live streams was coming on inappropriately to his missus. But okay, maybe this is just an isolated incident. You know, it'd be dealt with and that'd be the end of it. Well, yesterday afternoon, saw where Pinball Preparedness put up a video of response to somebody. First time since I've been watching pinball that I've seen him what I would call angry. I've seen him irritated, a little grumpy. And pinball don't get mad at me for that. I get mighty grumpy and mighty testy myself, so I'm not throwing stones at you. But this was the first time I had seen him what I call angry. Then this morning, Papa Prepper put up a video, and it wasn't long after that come up. I'm looking at YouTube and doing some other things, and saw he had a second video go up saying my bad. I'm like, okay, let's check this out, see what's going on. Seems he had taken down the first video and somebody was critical of him, saying he was in a colder, some such mess, getting on his case pretty bad. And Tommy seemed pretty depressed about it. And to add a little bit to it, I got a text last night from Bigfoot Prepper asking if I was free to talk, and I'm sorry to say I'd already crashed for the night, and I texted back with him this morning, told him, whenever you need to talk, just give me a call. So we chatted for a little bit this evening here an hour or so ago, and yesterday had been a bad day for him as well. So a lot of mess going on in the prepping community these days. And with Plumber, I caught a video of his this afternoon. I had to break it up in two segments so I could get in on Trust Livestream. I caught the first half of it before and then watched the second half of it here just a little while ago. And he's looking at potentially bailing out on YouTube on account of this man. Personal note to Plumber. A selfish interest in me says I hope you reconsider your decision. Decide to stick around a spell. I can speak for nobody other than myself, but I really enjoy your work. And from some of the other comments I'm seeing, there are others that agree with me on that. However, at the same time, if bailing out on YouTube and getting back to the family life and doing things for the wife and kids is what you got to do, I'll support your decision in that as well. Although selfishly, I do hope you stick around. I really do. But at the same time, you got to do what's best for you and your family. So I get that. But these are depressing times here, y'all. It really is. Tommy, Papa Prepper, don't let this knucklehead get you down either. You do good work. You really do. And you've got 1,800 subscribers that seem to think the same way. So, yeah, don't let one troll ruin your day. I know it gets frustrating. I know. And our natural reaction in all this is to want to bail out. I get that. I'm here in Michigan and got these knuckleheads I'm living with. I come up here out of Illinois back in October, because after the wife and my mom and then this last girlfriend I had all passed, I couldn't afford to stay where I was at. And this seemed like the best option at the time. Fortunately, I kept my Illinois residency. Moved all my mail over to a buddy's house and made arrangements to get my medicines and everything and all that dealt with. Decided to keep all that in Illinois just in case something blew up here and I had to head back, and I'm glad I did. Because now, in my case, I'm rolling back that way. I made a trip back to my hometown last week. Spent a little more time down there than I was expecting. Y'all know I had to renew my plates on the vehicle and get some work done to the vehicle, and the work to the vehicle took a little longer than I was expecting. And it's an ironic thing. I'm a long time a critic of the state of Illinois, of my hometown, some of the mess that's going on in there. And both of them got their problems, they really do, but I never thought I'd miss either one of them, either Illinois or my hometown, and I find myself doing just that. That area down there is, quite honestly, all I've ever known, and it looks like I'm headed back that way. On a positive note, met a young lady online here a few weeks back, and we commenced talking to one another. And while she's living down there in my hometown, and when I got down there and we met and we talked and we spent some time together, and since I come back up here, we talk multiple times a day. And she's anxiously awaiting my return back to Illinois, wanting us to get a place together, things of that sort, and telling me how she misses me and I miss her just as much. Very much enjoyed our time together. So I'm definitely looking into that. I was not looking forward to going back to Illinois alone. Since the passing of my wife, my mom, my last girlfriend, everything here has been pretty lonely. And then living with these knuckleheads up here, very irritating, very irritating. Watching them go through money faster than the husband roommate can make it. I get the frustration, I really do. He's got a good paying job, driving a truck, then does security work on the side to boot, so he makes a decent living, but my God, he's got a wife who can spend it twice as fast as what he can make. I hear Prepper now fussing about the normies, and I hear the frustration in his voice. And I understand the frustration, I really do. I get irritated with these people around here. Simply do not see the need to change their ways, live a frugal life, stock up for things coming up. No foresight, looking ahead at all. Nothing. Only living for the right now. And what they want to do right now. If that's going out to eat, dropping $100 at a local steakhouse or the Oriental buffet or whatever. And this is what I was saying in one of my videos the other day about thinking what you're doing and how this is going to affect what you're doing down the line. And yes, folks, I'm preaching to myself on that too. I've been just as guilty as anybody else. Although I too am working to train myself to do better in that regard. I think I do all right, but as with anybody else, I can always stand to do better. So what are my prospects back in Illinois? I'm not 100% sure yet. Me and my sweetheart down there talking about it, looking around at places, trying to figure out where we're going to go, what we're going to do. We can certainly do a whole lot better together than we can individually, so it looks like we're going to combine resources and try to do something together. And neither one of us likes to do it alone, so we pretty well decided to do it together and move on from there. Don't want none of you to get excited. I'm still going to be an active part of this community, at least God willing. I got no plans of going anywhere, outside of back to Illinois. Unless the Almighty has different plans in that regard, but, one never know. I can't see that far ahead in the crystal ball. But y'all hang tough. Let's stick it together here, because some of this mess coming along right now, these trolls and everything, are doing everything they can to try to fracture the community. And some of the responses I'm seeing, they are successful right now. And that bothers me more than the trolls themselves. If anything else, this is the time now more than ever for us to stick together, be strong, stand together, support one another, cover each other's back, help each other when and how we can, and move it forward. I don't want to put any words in anybody's mouth, but I think all of you would agree with me that both individually and we as a people have difficult days coming ahead. Calendar years 2020 and so far 2021 have been some very rough times on a lot of people, myself included. And fracturing ourselves and the divisiveness will not solve the problem. So now is the time, critically more than ever, that we get it together, stick together, help each other through it. We're going to need each other through everything right now, in spite of the differences we may have with one another. Yes, we're going to disagree with one another some, and I expect we're going to bicker back and forth a little bit. But we got to look past that and carry each other forward. That's the only way I see we're going to get through. So, stay strong, y'all. I'll be around, try to help any of you any way I can. Expecting y'all to do the same. With that, love y'all. Jimbo out.